Yo, what up, good people of Earth? Thank you very much for clicking this video. You're a lovely soul indeed. Respect to yourself. See here, we are all about love. Lots of love. Peace, forgiveness, unity, honesty, and good vibes as our message to humans across the whole world. You see? And with your help, wonderful soul, of reacting together with me these videos through the comment section, leaving your comments there. You see, till the end every bit. We can make this happen. Straight out of Africa with lots of good vibes, crazy fruits, and good vibes, man. Kindly watch till the end and tell us where you're watching from. Let's dive in.
I would like to say I'm here on special appearance. No, I think I have some rights here. I don't know.
What does special appearance mean to you?
It means in a common law that I'm a living soul. I am not the straw man of the all caps.
And you'll have an opportunity at a later time. Please just take a seat.
I've never seen those opportunities come back around. Thank you.
We'll get to that in a moment.
I am
Now's
waiving
not the time.
I am not waiving any of my rights.
Ma'am. Oh, thank you.
Ms. Bridgman, do you comprehend the rights that you have that I outlined for you and the maximum penalties I outlined for you?
I think that I would like to wait. I have a call in to the state trooper that your office or the prosecutor's office called to investigate something with me. And I was on the phone with her and told her I had received the show cause, and she said, he can't serve a show cause. I shot over a copy of it. He can't serve a show cause because you're not under bond. This is from the state attorney general's office. I was still on the phone with her. I had filed the paperwork at 9 o'clock. She called me at approximately 10 o'clock. I was still on the phone with her till after 11 o'clock. And she told me that you could not issue a show cause because I was not under bond. Now I understand you have just precluded all of my common law rights by forcing me in the back door into your jurisdiction on this side of the court. And I know that this is not what was on the original document in its entirety. So you have amped up the charges based on the fact that I failed to appear, but I believed she was going to let you know. She was collecting information from me for you.
Ma'am,
Okay, now,
just understand what the judge asked you regarding those two charges.
Did you just understand that I think there's a bigger overriding issue? Thank you.
Hang on.
Thank
I'm
you.
not going to have this.
I'm going to fire him, actually, so thank you very much, because I will represent myself.
Okay. So you're telling me things in defense of the contempt citations, and you'll definitely have an opportunity to present any.
No, because you already,
Hang on, Mr. Villanueva, please stop. I don't want to have this be an argument between
Thank
you
you.
and Ms. Bridgman.
I just like to state that
well, I think we need to back it
she's
up.
pleading not guilty to both of those, and that she would
Okay.
like to request a hearing, that she would like to represent herself at that future
Okay.
hearing.
All right.
No,
Your
but
Honor, I
all
just
of my
want to-
rights were strongly impinged upon for even when I never failed to appear.
Okay. We're going to have a hearing where you.
She
can
was
present
working.
that.
You're going to get your
Mr.
hearing.
Villanueva.
No,
I'm
this
directing you to
is-
Stop
Thank you.
arguing with Ms. Bridgman.
Okay.
I mean, it's a pretty serious thing to have to spend the night in jail, to be brought in handcuffs and everything else. When I was not being belligerent in that regard, she told me that it was not an authorized show cause.
All right, if she told you that, she didn't have the authority to do so. But anyway, that's for the later hearing.
Well, she was
Today's purpose is
investigating.
to-
Okay.
Today's purpose is to advise you of the two contempt citations. So do you comprehend the maximum penalty that those could carry and the rights that you have that I outlined for you?
Now, can I ask what statutes or what law or what are you saying here are the charges?
Oh, good people of Earth, please be loving to one another.
I've tried to make this video like 3 times now. I just end up crying. But anyway, they are fucking with us. They are toying with us like this. They've sat on our heads and they are doing a dancey dance. That's where we are right now. Because no one understands why the UN is moving to Nairobi. Even the employees themselves, I'll see if I can add screenshots. Even the employees themselves are saying they don't understand. The employees in New York, where their headquarters now is, are saying, oh my God, those people, they have anti-LGBTQ laws. How do you expect us to be there? What? Ate New York is the cosmopolitan capital of the world. What? It will be so much harder for us to do our job in Nairobi. Basically, they don't want to move to Africa. The offices in Kenya, people don't understand why you're moving people there. Administer everything that has been happening. So for those who are not aware, UN has said that by 2025, they're going to move like a very large percentage of their staff to Kenya to be closer to the people that they care for. They think we are stupid. They think we can't see. This is the same way that the missionaries came, saying we are going to go help the people, bring the people's souls to Christ. They were busy spying, taking our land. Look where that ended us. So, people had managed, activists have been working. People had managed to low-key start like removing the UN from Southern Africa. The cases had gone, they had put it in the news, what. Because these people, when they send their soldiers, those UN peacekeepers, they are mercenaries. And they go into these villages and they make those girls pregnant and they abandon them. Ask the girls in the IDP camps, go to Yanton in the refugee camp. Go to DRC, go to Burundi, South Sudan, Somalia. They make these girls pregnant. Haiti. They were in the news, Juicy. You didn't see. Girls are there pregnant, abandoned with their children. So those cases had started coming in and had gone in the public eye, and they were low-key starting to file them out of Southern Africa. And then DRC happened. And then they were like, oh my God, they need us. There's a crisis, humanitarian. And then they finagled their way back. Now they're saying they're going to move their headquarters to Nairobi. You know the office they're starting with? The Population Fund. The Population Fund. Something that's going to give them access to the obstetric care of African women, Kenyan women, Ugandan women. They're going to be able to say, oh, let's run a campaign for contraceptives. You don't know what's in your body. Do you know what they did to the Ethiopian girls who went to Israel when they gave them contraception? Ask them. None of them now can give birth. Not fiction, not theory. Happened. Go and look in the news. Again, I'll see if I can add for you screenshots. But honestly, I'm having a busy day, so I don't know. I don't mean to shout. I'm so frustrated. I'm reading. The people have told us of the stories of how they took over the other continents. We are seeing with our own eyes. The Native Americans have told us, guys, this is how it started. And then it went to this one. And then it went to this one. When they finish talking, they get off of the chair. And then in Australia, the natives there, they tell us, guys, this is how it started. And then this happened. And then this happened. People in South Africa are telling us, guys, this it looks exactly like this. This is how it happened. The Palestinians are like, guys, this is how it happens. And we are just sitting there, continuing, taking our babes to Paris, going where, buying what, doing what. If we really were about this life right now, we would flood the emails of the UN. We would shut down their website with inquiries of why are you moving to Africa? What is the reason? Because even the employees don't know why it's so rushed. They were just sitting there. Imagine you're sitting there and then you get an email. Oh, by the way, we are planning on moving our offices by 2025 to a whole different continent. They don't want even them. Bro, but they have us. And we sit here and we watch them moving and we are in it.
Good people of Earth, let's love one another.
What happens when you disrupt Sahara Desert sand?
If anybody ever compares you to sand found in the Sahara Desert, you should take that as a compliment because that sand is fine AF. I was summoned by many people to talk about this video right here where this guy disrupts the sand found in the Sahara Desert, and the sand is so fine that it almost acts like a liquid. If you were to ask anybody to name a desert off the top of their head, there's a pretty high chance that they're going to say the Sahara Desert. And that is for a good reason. It's extremely famous, especially when you consider the size of the sand dunes. But what's really strange about this sand is that it's very fine, meaning it's extremely small. Each individual grain is much smaller than the average grain of sand that you might find at the beach or on a riverbed. This is because the sand, instead of being eroded and created by water, is created by wind. As a result, this makes the sand extremely smooth, and when you disrupt it, the rest of the sand around it is going to also follow its path. In fact, the sand is so smooth and fine that it's not able to even be used for construction projects like the creation of concrete. This means that the sand found in the Sahara Desert is most likely never going to be used or touched, which in my opinion is a good thing.
Oh, thanks for watching up to this far. You are as fine as the Sahara Desert. Big match. Oh, big match love. Look at this, the most satisfying scene you'll see in Hawaii. Look, oh, some beautiful cats there, a good family seated looking at you. Good vibes, man. Much love to that. Yeah, this is incredible. Look at this. This is another place in the world. There's some. Is this a human with a robot upper part or a robot with. Oh! Look at this. It's like the robotics have really upgraded, man, and it's incredible. Oh my god. You see, now it's like it will reach a time when robots will replace human labor and people will no longer have to work. Or what do you think will go on? You see, good people of us, please leave your comments about this stuff, man. You see? Oh, these robots can do all this stuff, and oh my god. Oh, this is now, do you say this is amazing, mind blowing, or just unbelievable, man? You see? You see, if our ancestors woke up from the past and saw this stuff that is going on right now, they would be
The gloves
surprised.
the astronauts wore on their pressurized spacesuits have actually worked on the moon.
What I do is I pull a vacuum in this chamber I created, and I have a glove inserted inside of it, and it was to prove that the flexibility they shown in their suits and gloves are impossible. Right now, I can put my hand in there and I can move it every which way. I can grasp, I make a fist, I can lift up, down. But as soon as I throw this switch here, I evacuate the chamber.
As air is sucked out of the machine, the vacuum makes it more and more difficult to move the glove.
And this glove doesn't want to move. I can't bend it backwards. I can hardly force it down. I mean, how could you pick up small screws and bolts like they've shown them to do, or trigger a little tiny trigger on a camera with the glove doing this?
If it seems impossible to operate a camera properly in pressurized gloves, how could these perfect pictures have been taken?
What is going on here? Oh, look at this. Looks like some landslide. Oh, this is very sad, man. What's happening with this mother earth, good people of us? You see, there's some crazy stuff going on around of earth doing stuff that is unbelievable and has not been happening, you see. And they seem to wonder what's really going on. Good people of us, we should really unite as one and connect with this nature, okay? And these animals, and spread love to them, and maybe the universe will help us understand what's going on and come up with solutions about this, you see. But first we have to love one another equally. The way you love yourself, you love your neighbor like that, you see. And be forgiving, full of respect and good vibes, because that way we can have a wonderful community. Oh, look at this. This water just came out of I don't know where. And you see, this, if it was in another place, it could have caused a lot of distraction, you see. Like maybe you have seen in other footages where floods come like this or water, and it causes a lot of distraction, you see. And that is not nice. We should understand what's really going on. Good people of Earth, let's spread love to one another. Love even the animals around you, the trees, you see. And hit the like button as we continue watching these videos. Also tell us where you are watching from. Good vibes to everybody, man. Much love. I wish you love and respect and health. Lots of health to yourself and to your family, you see. Oh, where did all this water come from? This is crazy, man. This is unbelievable. Oh, man. Big up to all those people that have been leaving some comments there. Big up to Aaron Hart. Much love to yourself, you see. Big up to Christy Hutchins. Big up to Joe. Do you call them George Jr. Something like that. Much love to yourself, man. Big up
Bless
to
is
everybody.
be less. Be less you. When something is really good, we say that is sick. Another word for good is wicked. That's wicked. The English language is full of hidden spells. This is why we call it spelling. Because every word you say is creating torus fields, which is energy and frequency. Frequency is the only thing that can penetrate your body without your consent. You can choose what you put into your body, but you cannot choose what you hear. Every frequency you listen to and produce has an effect on your cells and electromagnetic field. And when this field becomes destroyed, your body becomes destroyed. Because energy and frequency comes before physical matter. It is the creator of physical matter. English is the most spoken language in the world. They want everyone to speak it because it's filled with double meaning words which cast hidden spells. Mourning is the feeling you feel when someone has died. Why do you think the Bible says death and life are in the power of the tongue?
Oh, that is crazy, man.
This woman smoked for many years, and she ended up doing the paper towel test to see how bad her lungs were because of all these years of smoking. This is exactly what happened. And she's able to see that the towel changes color to this. Like, what is that even? And then years after she stopped smoking, she redid the paper towel test, and this is exactly what happened. You notice that she looks different. She looks much healthier, right? And then the paper towel results are completely different. So her lungs seems like they're much healthier, they're much cleaner than what they were before. And here's what you have to understand. Smoking can definitely cause you to have COPD or chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, in which you have mucus buildup, and over time that could predispose you to have respiratory issues, pneumonias. Then that could cause you to not be able to clear mucus as well as all these different chemicals in your lungs. What could happen is that COPD or smoking could cause ciliary damage. You have a mucociliary escalator that basically helps clear up different bacteria, different debris in your lungs, but when you smoke, you destroy that. So now you're having a very difficult time clearing that from your lungs, and your lungs could have a buildup of all these different chemicals and toxins as well as mucus buildup. That is definitely not something that you want. So if you're still smoking cigarettes or vaping to that extent, you stop immediately so that you don't have any lung issues in the future.
Oh man, please, good people of Earth, say no to drugs, all type of drugs. The result of burning a plastic cup filled with water. And this is how it goes down. Look at this. This science stuff is really amazing, you see. And watch I drop in extreme slow motion recording in about 28,500 frames per second. Oh man, this is incredible. Look at that. The bubble even reflects the eye. That is incredible. You don't get to see some stuff like this every day, you see? Is that how it really goes down? And hundreds of years of yellowing varnish being removed from this Jacobean panel portrait of a noble woman painted in back then in 1617 back in England. You see, when my ancestors were busy here in this side of the world doing hunting and gathering, some ancestors there were doing art like this, and it's just incredible. You see, both of them were doing art, only that art in different fields. Oh, this is incredible. You see, even believing that this was drawn back then is quite hard, you see? But even those about that.
This is gonna blow you away. This Ron Wyatt guy who found the Ark of the Covenant, many people did not believe him, so they challenged him by asking him to draw a picture of what it looks like. And that's where things start getting really interesting. For many years, Christians believed the Ark of the Covenant looked like this Indiana Jones version, but nobody has ever laid eyes on it. So let me show you what the Bible says the Ark looks like, and then I'll show you Ron Wyatt's picture. Exodus 25:18, it says that the cherubim are on the ends of the cover, not on top. Interesting. Here it says that the Lord is enthroned between the cherubim on the ark. Why would it use the term enthroned? Also, David in the Psalm says he sits enthroned between the cherubim. He sits enthroned? In Ezekiel 1, he describes the cherubim as 2 wings up and out, and 2 wings covering its body. Also, throughout the scriptures, it's referred to as the mercy seat. Why is it called a seat? Does this version of the Ark of the Covenant look like a throne that you sit on? Are the wings of the cherubim touching their body? Let me show you Ron Wyatt's picture. Does this version of the Ark of the Covenant look like a throne that you sit on? Does this version look like a seat? And are the wings touching their body on either side and spread up in the back? Oh, and they're on the sides! They're not on top. The reason that Ron Wyatt was able to draw this picture is because he actually found the Ark of the Covenant. This is what it looks like.
Oh.
We are at the moment in a cycle of life where everybody, if you're just a little bit aware, you can feel something is shifting. Some people are not willing to maybe adapt to the change. Some people are not strong enough to adapt to the change. Some people don't know how to put it into practice in order to go with the change. It is my perspective. There will come the time, and it's not going to take long, where a natural separation is going to take place, a natural separation. The ones that are able to read the signs, that are able to go with what is happening, to adapt to the changes this world is bringing to us, they will move on to another world. They will move on to another area, to another cycle of us humans being right now here on the earth. And other people that are unwilling, unable, maybe incapable of adapting to the coming changes. It is simple like this. They will stay with the old world, which is about to end. That's the message. That's all what this is about. An old era is about to come to an end. A new era is about to come. This is worldwide happening. It's happening inside our monastery. It's happening inside of me.
Oh. And someone's dog is about to find out that it's about negative 40 degrees. Ah, what? Negative 40 degrees outside. Oh my god. You mean good people over there, some place that gets this cold? This is new to me. You see, I didn't think that temperatures can go that low. You see, good people over from places where there is such type of temperatures at some time. You see, can you leave some comment? Tell us how you survive. Are there warmers in your house? Oh my god.
Imagine looking for a gas leak with fire.
Huh? In less than 1 minute, you guys are going to know exactly why these guys are walking around with an open flame in an electrical facility. A few of you guys tagged me in this video here, and without context, this is pretty hard to understand. These guys are just walking around, you can see that they're workers, and they have open flames in their hands. There really doesn't seem to be any method to the madness, they're just walking around aimlessly. Now, the reality here is these guys are checking for gas leaks. You might think that this is a terrible idea, and in 99.9% of cases, it is. But fortunately, the gas used in electrical facilities is not flammable. In fact, it puts flames out. The gas that these guys are looking for is known as sulfur hexafluoride, or SF6. It helps to prevent arcs, and it also has great thermal capabilities, meaning it dissipates heat a lot better than other types of gas. This gas is much denser than air, and these guys are going to be looking for flickering in their flame, or for their flame to go out altogether. For those that don't know, SF6 is also the gas that makes your voice deeper and does the exact opposite of helium. This is a pretty outdated way of doing this. Nowadays, we actually have equipment that can detect SF6, but it is pretty reliable.
Oh, that's incredible, man. Oh. Okay. Oh, look at this. Some good vibes, Mother Duck here. Taking a walk with the ducklings on the pool. In the pool or on the pool. I wonder. Because some are inside, but some good vibes humans like straight to remove them. Do you think they want to be removed, or they were just having fun there? Maybe their mother had taken them for some outing, you see? Good vibes meant to all parents out there. You see, parents doing incredible stuff. You see, and they go through a lot of struggles to raise their children. Much love to yourself, man. If you have brought up someone, it doesn't matter whose child or it was or, but you brought them up to being big, cheap, big people now with the respect and good vibes. Much love to yourself. And you people watching, if your parents are still there, please respect them and always send love to them randomly. You can even surprise them with something that they love or just anything, just to show that you appreciate that. You see, and the universe will reward you in incredible ways. Good vibes, man. And always hit the like button. You see. And that merchandise shop that has been there. You see, you always see.
Does anybody remember the standing broom challenge in 2020? The weird part about all of those videos is that they were all posted on February 11th, 2020. I looked into it, and it turns out that the Standing Broom Challenge was started by somebody that said they saw a tweet from NASA saying that February 11th, 2020 was the only day that the gravitational pull of the Earth would allow a broom to stand on its end. That doesn't seem accurate at all, and a lot of people say it's not, but why was it only working on that day? And NASA says that they never said that, and CERN wasn't doing much. Why was it working only on that day? Maybe somebody can explain it to me. And then right after that, the broomstick challenge started, where people were putting broomsticks behind their arms and doing something. But, like, was that to eclipse the standing broomstick challenge and make people not, like, see it? Wait a minute, I didn't even test this yet. I forgot to science it. Hold on. Okay, Mr. Broom, let's see if you can balance. Let's see. Nope, I dropped. Take two. Oh, dude, second try. Never mind, I think I'm dumb. I think it's probably because, yeah. Okay, never mind, it's nothing. You can still do it. Never mind, I should have scienced it first. Broom's still standing. It's literally nothing. Probably has something to do with the weight and the balance of the bottom versus the top. I don't know. Physics! Science! Mental health! Yay! See, not everything's a conspiracy. You just have to look it up and some stuff just happens. Shut up, brain! Always ruining stuff. Stupid Broom.
No, man. Please research things you see on the internet.
What I'm about to show you is security footage from a factory in England. And many people believe that this footage shows actual vampires caught on camera. Just watch. The footage shows these two men walking down the road. But when you look closely at their faces, they look really strange. They have really dark eyes and their ears are shaped crazy. They also have very pointed features. And it honestly looks like Nosferatu. They look like the classic depictions of vampires. If you look, it looks like their ears are like this big and just completely attached to their head. A lot of people in the comments say that these people could just be in some really good costume makeup. But what do you think? This video was also captured in the middle of the night. And if that's costume makeup, it is excellent. Do you think vampires could be real and walking the streets of England? Or what do you think this is? Let me know.
Alien artifact with magic powers. Let's see. It's always interesting when you hear magic powers and alien stuff, you see? And now, like, this one has some crazy drawings here at the top of some Rastaman, and it's just good vibes. Oh, and what's even more incredible is that this thing looks like it has red mercury in it, because it can attract metal. Oh my god, this is crazy. You see, from videos you have seen, we expect the water color to turn to red if it is red mercury. Oh, you see, Hardly had I finished saying that. This is really what happened. Do you think that is red mercury good people over? I hope they'll do that test for the bottle. You see, this is the one they do with a soda bottle. Here we go down. You see, this is where do these people get this red mercury stuff? Good people over. You see, do you know where we can get that stuff? Please, if you do, leave some comment.